Do you ever feel like everything is against you? As if every attempt to move forward is blocked by insurmountable obstacles? Maybe your career isn't going the way you planned, your studies seem like an impossible burden to carry, or your personal life is stuck in a dead-end cycle. But what if I told you that these challenges aren't the end, they're the beginning of something bigger? Today, you'll discover how to turn every adversity into the force that will take you further than you ever imagined. Stay stuck in frustration, or use every difficulty as a stepping stone to growth. The choice is in your hands. In this video, I'll show you how to change your perspective and see opportunities where before there were only problems. You'll understand that the most difficult moments don't define you, they build you. So, if you've ever thought about giving up or feel that you're stagnating, watch to the end, because this could be the turning point you so desperately need. Do you ever feel like you're stuck in an endless cycle? As if you were running, but not moving? Maybe your career seems stagnant, your studies are draining your energy, or your personal life is full of doubts and uncertainties. You look around and see people moving forward, achieving their goals, while you feel like you're falling behind. But what if I told you that the challenges that seem to be holding you back now are actually the key to your growth? That pain, failure, and difficulties are not enemies, but opportunities in disguise? The truth is that what separates those who achieve success from those who give up is not the absence of difficulties, but the way they face each obstacle. And today, I'm going to show you how to turn any adversity into your greatest strength. The first thing we need to understand is that all of us, at some point, face moments of stagnation. It's that feeling of being stuck, not knowing which direction to take. And this is because we are often taught to see problems as signs that something is wrong. If we fail, we think we're not good enough. If we encounter resistance, we believe we're not on the right track. But the truth is that every great achievement is born out of discomfort. Think of any successful person, entrepreneurs, athletes, artists. They've all experienced huge difficulties. The difference is that, instead of giving in, they used each obstacle as a springboard for growth. What separates those who overcome challenges from those who get stuck in them is not luck. It's not talent, it's the way they react. The first step to turning challenges into strength is to change your perspective. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" Pain teaches. Failure strengthens. Every adversity brings with it a lesson that can make you stronger, more resilient, more prepared for what lies ahead. Thomas Edison failed more than 1,000 times before creating the light bulb. Michael Jordan was cut from the basketball team at school. Oprah was fired from her first TV job. What do all these stories have in common? The ability to turn failure into learning. And that's exactly what you need to do now. Now let's talk about 3 practical strategies that can completely change how you deal with challenges. The first is active acceptance. Instead of resisting problems and pretending they don't exist, face them. We often spend more energy trying to avoid pain than we do dealing with it. But the truth is that growth happens precisely in discomfort. When you accept challenges as part of the process, you begin to see solutions that previously seemed invisible. The second strategy is mental reprogramming. Your brain is like a muscle. The more you train a thought, the stronger it gets. If you constantly tell yourself that you can't do it, that you won't succeed, these beliefs become your reality. But when you start replacing negative thoughts with empowering affirmations, your worldview changes. Instead of saying, "I can't," try saying, "I still can't, but I'm on the way." It sounds simple, but this small change in the way you talk to yourself can have a huge impact. The third strategy is progressive action. Small daily steps create big results. When we're facing a big problem, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. But what if, instead of trying to solve everything at once, you focused on taking just one step? Just one. If you're lost in your career, how about sending out a CV today? If you're struggling with your studies, how about studying just 15 minutes more? Consistency is more powerful than intensity. Progress happens when you commit to improving a little every day. And if you still doubt that this change in mentality can transform lives, let me tell you a story. Imagine a young man who, at the age of 12, was diagnosed with dyslexia and couldn't keep up with his classmates at school. He was ridiculed, discredited by teachers, and even thought he would never succeed. But instead of giving up, he decided to see his difficulty as a challenge to be overcome. He created his own techniques to learn and, years later, became one of Hollywood's greatest actors. That young man was Tom Cruise. His difficulty, which many saw as an insurmountable obstacle, became his greatest strength. And the great lesson here is, limitations only define who you are if you allow them to. Now, I want you to stop for a moment and think. What is the biggest challenge you are facing right now? What is stopping you from moving forward? And, more importantly, how can you use this challenge to grow? You have two options. You can continue to see obstacles as insurmountable barriers, or you can use them as fuel to grow stronger. Which will you choose? If this video made sense to you, I want you to comment down here on what challenge you're facing and how you intend to overcome it. Let's create a chain of support because you're not alone on this journey. And remember, challenges are not here to defeat you, they are here to transform you.